Wits School of Education for the past almost 3 years now. We at that time started a program that was looking at how we can give professional support to school leaders. And I bet all of you working in schools would understand the depth of leadership that is not management skills, but I'm talking leadership that is needed in schools, and how often people who become principals as an accident. There's no process and no support once you are in the job. So what we created was a program that took principals in Gauteng over a 10-month program. Year one, we took 300, and they qualify with a certificate of attendance. It's a voluntary program, no credits. You only attend on a Saturday so that we don't take you out of school. And for us, it was amazing how much people needed that home, that space where they could meet. And it's a bit like the community of practice concept, because what shocked us was the amount of demand for people needing a safe space away from the employer, away from the union, where they could talk as professionals and share strategies on what makes it work for them in schools, and refocus their attention on what is school leadership. When you are a school leader, is it about your office? Is it about making sure that what happens in the classroom is the right thing? And it took quite a while to turn people around to realize that actually their core responsibilities is what happens in the classroom. The bell rings, the forms are there, it's a given. That's not what you can shine about and say, in my school the bell rings at 8. It's a given, it has to ring at 8 if it's 8. So the fact that another school rings it at 9 doesn't make you better because you ring it at 8. But it is what happens in the classroom that is your core. And that has been quite an interesting program that in its second year had a huge demand of 400 schools wanting to participate. And hopefully it would carry on. And it is out of that we learned that there is a power in also just getting people together to form that support team without even the bait of a credit, the bait of a reward. But the biggest winning recipe for us was how we treated them, and I guess it's similar to the interventions you make in schools. Often we go into schools as superiors. We treat people who work in schools as though they know nothing, we know better. And we turn them around and treated them like actually CEOs and gave them the red carpet, literal red carpet, exposed them to best speakers in the countries and in the service. And that again was marvelous for us to just see when you treat people well, that even the reluctant ones got to take up the bait, and we got lots of exciting stories of how schools have turned purely from changing the leader and how they have influenced some of the teachers and the learners. So that's just a snippet of what I've just been doing in the last 3 years.